Just a couple minutes late here, so I'm just gonna get everything situated and we'll get started. I am gonna go, just the camera here, gonna go down the line of signs here. So we're gonna start in Aries this time, and I believe, let me check this too. Yes. Welcome, welcome. So I did, just in running short on time here. Hello. I did forget to get members only chat on. So you guys, we have open chat here today. Please be kind. I will have that turned back on in the future. This is just, was running late today. So thank you guys so much. Hello, hello. Welcome, you guys. Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, so I'm going to get started shuffling here, you guys. We'll cleanse the space here first, actually. Give me one moment. Hello, yes. A lot more chats than I'm used to here. I'll try to keep up, you guys. I hope you're doing well too. Thank you. Okay, so Aries, let's go ahead and get into this. We made it through the freaking Mercury retrograde, you guys. Thank God. All right, so I'm going to start here, Aries, with the Wild Unknown Tarot here. So Spirit, what do we have going on for Aries? This is for the week of, was it the 29th through the 5th? Oh, thank you. Oh, I do love my cancers, yes. Hi, Justin. Welcome, welcome. All right, what do we have going on here for Aries? Well, looks like a little bit of disappointment. We just had some, Five of Pentacles here, Six of Pentacles, and Six of Cups come out. So I feel like, this isn't the start of this reading here, but I feel like there's definitely something you're feeling a bit stuck on the past here, as far as not even really nostalgia, just feeling sad. Feeling sad for the past. Okay, what do we have here, please, for Aries? And the Aries I know, honestly, well, I guess it seems like there is a little bit of difficulty moving forward here. Try to keep up on the chat here, you guys. Thank you. You're welcome, Justin. Like I said, Justin, sorry, I am still planning on continuing member chat here. I just was in a hurry today and didn't get to hit that box. So welcome, you guys. You do have access to chat today. Please be nice, like I said. Okay, so Son of Cups here at the bottom to start. This is Knight of Cups. I do feel like there has been some focus on romance. I feel like this is probably what is stuck on here in the past too, as far as some pain or disappointment. Okay, so Daughter of Cups, the Fool, the Devil, and Father of Wands. All right, let's talk about it. Yeah, I feel like Five of Swords here too. I feel like there's a bit of pain here for you, Aries, coming through the past into the present. So Daughter of Cups here to start. This is Page of Cups. So we had Knight of Cups here at the bottom, Son of Cups. This is offer of love, beginning of love. This is needing to ground an experience that you're having here in your imagination, is what comes through, into reality. So I do feel like we're talking about some love here from the past that has left you guys feeling a little bit hurt. Having the Fool here in the placement of lack of focus or what not to focus on here. For some of you, I feel like there may be someone, like we did just get through Mercury retrograde. There may have been somebody who came back here from the past, or somebody that you were considering going back to as well. Maybe you were that person from the past. But having the Fool here, beginning of a journey, makes me feel like the encouragement is like, we're not starting a new journey, right? As far as love goes, in a romantic sense, if you are looking for progress to be had there, what is coming through is the devil. The devil. So the encouragement here, I feel like, is to work on your shit. Not that we aren't deserving of love at every portion of our healing or experience. What this is saying to me, though, is there is a little bit of a stuckness or a snag in hello, Aries, in connecting with that really healthy kind of experience or relationship. Can we get a little bit more information here? Devil here, please. Spirit. Stress, cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. Yes. We're on Aries here. Just started, Jenny. So stress with the devil. I feel like what comes through is like this feeling of not being worthy of something because of an experience, because of self-talk. And this is actually projecting your shadow into your love experience here, whatever experience this is talking about. Could be work, could be friends, but I'm definitely getting more of like a romantic kind of vibe from this. It's time to let some things go, okay? Where this is leading, next step of your journey here, Father of Wands. So this is the King of Wands. I do feel like you guys are moving to a place of championing this stress, this whatever it is that the devil is making you feel like you can't get away from. I just get this feeling of like something is seriously wrong with me. It could be even looking at your own experience. Cheers. It could be looking at your own experience and going, well, because of this, because this has happened, this is all that's going to happen. This is how it's always been. And that can be a trap. And that's kind of what I'm feeling with the Father of Wands here, the King of Wands, is a little bit of arrogance towards your own experience, potentially. And I get it. Like, when we lose so many times, it can really start to wear on us. And that's what I'm feeling from this. So there's an encouragement to continue to be your own best friend here. The world is already hard enough, right? And beating us down. We don't need to be those people who are playing that game as well, okay? So Five of Swords here comes in as overall on top of this here. This is fighting for the sake of fighting. I very much am getting this encouragement to stop. Like, you've got the earthworm here cut in half. Stop stunting your own progress here, okay? Like I said, the world is hard enough. We don't need to beat ourselves up too. If there are winners and losers, and I don't like winning and losing, because being here as a human, there's so much to experience, and a lot of it, most of it, all of it is subjective. There isn't an objective right or wrong. There isn't an objective win or lose. So stepping away from that, how can you better speak to yourself right now is what I'm getting, okay? And I'm wearing my Not Today Satan shirt. So not today, Satan. No, thank you for the devil, okay? Last piece of advice here for Aries. Okay, so obsession, focusing too much on one situation, need to take a step back, and self-limiting beliefs, negative thoughts are creating a roadblock in your life. That's exactly what I was saying there. Whatever it is that the devil is projecting into your present here, it's not even don't listen to it. Like, listen to it so that you can adjust the way that you are approaching your own situation, but don't give in to whatever it's saying to you. If there's been a string of bad luck in relationships or jobs or whatever, please know that there's a lot of shit going on. energetically. And being human is this dance between the shadow and the light. So please don't see that as a failure when you do dance with the devil, okay? When there is a time to dance in the shadow. We have to dance in the shadow in order to dance into the light, okay? Oh, thank you. All right, you guys. So let's move into Taurus here next. Thank you so much, Aries, for joining me here. Let me get cleaned up. What time do we have here? We'll do 10:45. Okay, let me clear the space here. We'll move on into Taurus. Thank you. Oh, Fabienne, hello. And thank you on the statue. Yes, it's one of my favorites. It was given to me by my brother, so thank you. It means a lot to me. All right. Taurus. Taurus. So let's do some Light Seers Tarot for you. Welcome, my Taurus friends. How are you guys doing? Hello. He does have great taste, yes. Yes, he does. What do we have going on here for Taurus? And please, if you guys would like as well watching here, that definitely helps. Helps on my side, getting the message out. I really appreciate it. If you're enjoying the reading, thank you. All right, Taurus. The devil, gosh. We are just dancing with the devil here. I feel like, Taurus, so being in your hopes and fears, I feel like you guys are having an experience here as well. This may be a little bit more collective than just with Aries, but experiencing this dance with the devil here. Coming out of Mercury retrograde, I know that there is information that's come back as Hermes has gone to the underworld for us, right? To get information that we desperately need. Whatever information has been coming back, I feel like is a struggle. Yes. It is a struggle, but I feel like, love you too. I feel like this is totally worth it, you guys. So Taurus, we got Magician, 10 of Cups, 5 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles. You guys get 5 of Swords as well. So very similar already to energy with Aries. I do feel like the greater experience right now is we are cleaning up some shit, okay? Stuff that has been let go. What I see is like a garden that hasn't been tended to for a minute. So we need to go through and tend to the weeds, make sure that the things that are in our garden are what we want there. Are they playing nice with other plants? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So Taurus, to start here, you guys have the Magician. So I do feel like we're talking about manifesting something, like your will to manifest. I get this feeling of a little bit more obstinacy or stubbornness than is needed in this situation. You may be pushing a bit too hard to procure something. Can I get a little bit more information here on the Magician? The Lovers. Nine of Swords here at the bottom too. So this could be a relationship for some of you that we're talking about. You may be working to manifest somebody, maybe somebody against their will, which, we do have free will, but, welcome Raven. Hello. But we can also affect outcomes based on what it is that we manifest. I'm just getting this feeling of like, be careful. Be careful what you're doing when you are affecting somebody else's free will. This is just a little bit of a caution here. Don't let what you want supersede what somebody else deserves to have as far as freedom in their life too, okay? So the action to avoid here, what not to focus on, you have 10 of Cups. I do feel like this is surrounding love. And you guys have had some really good love come through. I think last week, even in the weekly reading, there was good love on the forecast. what I'm getting from this is just like if you're pushing too hard towards something, be that friendship, romantic relationship, something at work, do not mess with others' free will. Yes. Just chill, okay? Or just let things play out the way that they are designed to play out. We don't really want along the same lines as free will there. We don't want to force somebody else's free will because that's not really what we're looking for at the end of the day. Is like a slave. That's not. I mean, I know that there are people out there that want to abuse people in that way, but that's not what we're talking about here, okay? So the focus here, what is highlighted, you have Five of Wands. This competition. And you have Five of Swords here as an overall at the end too. Fighting for the sake of fighting, competition for the sake of competition. I kind of feel like whoever this is for, it's like the situation where you're coveting what somebody else has. Be that a relationship, be it, you know, a new TV that your neighbor got, new car, whatever. It's just this feeling of like somebody else is getting something that you want or feel that you deserve. And because of that, you're picking up this energy of competition, and it's not a pretty shade. Okay. We get some more information here for the Five of Wands. Soulmate, the divine will provide you with love when you're ready, and sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. For some of you, this could be maybe you did start a relationship with somebody and you are feeling that this is a soulmate, or you're feeling that somebody else is with somebody who is meant to be your soulmate. I don't feel like that message is for everyone where you're trying to like take something in this situation, but it's for somebody. And if that's the case, please stop. I don't, what is that saying? Something about patience. Be patient and everything that you're looking for will come forward, okay? So 10 of Pentacles is where you're headed. This is connection to your community. I feel like as long as you guys are staying in integrity within yourselves, there is this path that you're heading towards where there is everything that you want here. The 10 of Pentacles talks about your legacy, your destiny. I feel like there's a little bit of a hyper focus on romantic love for some of you though, with the 10 of Cups here. Because 10 of Cups can be your community too, connection to the divine and love. But I would take 10 of Pentacles, if it were one or the other, I would take 10 of Pentacles over 10 of Cups. Because you can still find this connection here. Anything else in the 10 of Pentacles, please? Stay in your lane is what comes to mind, okay? The Hanged Man and Page of Swords, yes. So both of these cards make me feel like either you or someone else may be spying on the other person. This idea of coveting, okay, is what comes to mind. Five of Swords being in your overall outcome. The request here is to just like, this is a hollow victory. Nobody's winning when we're all just measuring dicks, right? This is not a pretty shade on you is what I'm trying to say, okay? Last piece of advice for Taurus. Resolving issues, solving inner conflict with others, healing past trauma. I feel like this drive is coming from something in the past where you felt like something was taken away from you. Or, yeah, I feel like really that's it. Something was taken away from you and you're feeling like you deserve to have that back. Well, I'm not in charge of balancing things, but I will tell you, approaching a situation where you're looking for treasure of the heart, having that kind of approach to it is never going to give you what it is that you're looking for, okay? So we're just going to let the past go. We're moving towards the present and the future that we want. Okay, Taurus? All right, love you, Taurus. Love you, love you. So I'm going to move into Gemini here. My Gemini friends. Get this cleaned up real quick. Okay, what time do we have here? All right, for Gemini. I do love a good singing bowl. All right, let's do This May Hurt Tarot for Gemini. How are you doing, Gemini? My Gem friends. We are in Taurus season currently, but I am ready for Gemini season. May 23rd, it's my birthday. I'm really excited. All right, what do we have here for Gemini? Nine of Swords has come out here, BT dubs, for pretty much every sign. Like last week, I'm pretty sure every sign had Nine of Swords. I do feel like there is something going on as far as anxiety, like something's really getting to us as a collective. And that makes sense because it does feel like there is this purge going on, where we really are moving away from whatever has happened in the past, for the positive or for the negative. Time is marching forward. So regardless of what you want, we are marching forward. All right, Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Two of Wands. Ooh. So Gemini, maybe some of you may be planning a trip here. This is making a decision to change, essentially, to start putting energy into somewhere where you feel like it's productive. Getting a little bit uncomfortable for the sake of change, getting what you want. I love that, Gemini, of course. Of course that's for you. So the moon, the world, Three of Cups, Three of Wands too. Ooh, and then Two of Cups there. Okay. Maybe some love coming in for Gemini as well. So the moon here to start, I do feel like having the Nine of Swords come through there, this is probably why there is a bit of insomnia or feeling like you're stuck in a nightmare. If you can relate, I mean, I am Gemini sun. I feel like I can relate to this energy is what I was trying to say. There definitely have been a lot of fears, like through Mercury retrograde, through the eclipse season, there have been a lot of fears that have come forward needing to be faced. But in facing these fears, the whole point of it is to show us the way, how to navigate through our shadow, right? And I feel like it's like leveling up is what comes to mind here. I don't have a Five of Wands, but I would consider that like leveling up. I just feel like Gemini is leveling up. And there's something, I have been saying, like, there's something about May, June, July as well, though. But coming into Gemini season, Jupiter is moving into Gemini on the 24th of May. It's going to be a very lucky time for Gemini. Whether this is like, that's why expansion's coming through, okay? Leveling up. That's why. Because of that. It could be to do with love. It could be to do with career, your finances, a little bit of everything. But it's going to be a good year for Gemini, okay? The world here, as far as what isn't like important to focus on, this is important eventually, but not right now. Closing something out. As you are expanding and getting to a place where you are leveling up, reaching the end point is not what should be in your focus right now. Three of Cups. Actually, I'm going to get a little bit more information here. You have Three of Cups that comes through on your focus. What is your focus? I feel like it's more, what is more important right now is have a little bit of fun, okay? Have a little bit of fun, Gemini. So Justice comes in here to clarify the world. I feel like what this is saying is to step away from being the balancing force of karma or requesting that you see something balance out. You see karma happen in front of you. Whatever has been coming through with the eclipse season for you guys during Mercury retrograde too, I feel like this has hit nerves for all of us. Seven of Wands here at the bottom too, feeling attacked from all angles, a need to take courage. The courage that you're being requested to take right now is to step away from being that governing force of balance for everyone else. We're talking about, like, let's work on us, right? Okay, Gemini, right? Right. So with Three of Cups here, though, I do feel like you guys are being encouraged to have some fun. Hang out with those that you do love. Hang out with your friends. And find a reason to celebrate. If you don't have a reason or feel like you don't have a reason to celebrate right now, look a little bit harder, Gemini, because there's always a reason to celebrate. Anything else here on the Three of Cups? Knight of Pentacles. Yes, you guys are getting ready for expansion. We are. Jupiter's moving into our sign, planet of expansion. That's worth celebrating. If you can't find something else, Nine of Swords. Maybe you can feel this too. What I get is like, not exactly growing pains, but kind of. Like, does a does a baby get anxiety before it's born? You know what I mean? We don't really know how like that they're feeling in that situation, right? There's regression that can happen to go back to the womb, but we don't remember that component. That's kind of what I get is like Like you're this fetus about ready to be born, and there's this anxiety over being born. It's meant to be exciting, though, as well as terrifying. That is the human experience. You know, Gemini. Okay, so where this is leading for you, you have Three of Wands. Three of Wands is also about expansion. So this is taking that Two of Wands energy, the decision to make a change, and having it in action, putting it in action to see results. Your ship coming in. I do feel like our ship is coming in, Gemini, especially with Jupiter moving into Gemini. So Two of Cups here is your overarching energy. I do feel like there is love available for some of you guys. Successful business partnership as well. When Jupiter moves into Gemini, you guys, I really feel like we're just we'll have the Midas touch. We'll be unstoppable. Sacrifice, giving up something now for a future reward. I feel like this is your expectation of what you feel you ought to be or what you're meant to be. Interesting, even what you're meant to be. Tell me more about that, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune. Your destiny, what you are meant to be. I feel like there's an encouragement right now just to be open to what is coming forward for you. There are things that, happy Sunday. There are components about our life or our destiny that we're constantly figuring out, right? We don't come here and know exactly what's going on. Some people may claim to, but at the end of the day, we're all just trying to figure this out, okay? So I just get this component of like, stay open, all right, Gemini? Good things coming for you. Yay, okay. All right, Gemini friends. I'm going to move into Cancer here. Next, what do we have here time-wise? My Cancer friends, let me clear the space. I'm trying to keep up with chat, you guys. Good luck, Taurus, yes. Okay, Cancer. So let's do Murder of Crows Tarot here for you. Spirit, what do we have for Cancer? My Cancer friends. I do love my Cancer friends. There's the Nine of Swords again, you guys. Like I was saying, every freaking sign, it seems like. Yay, you made it, Michelle. You made it for Cancer. Yeah. Cancer. Ooh, Sagittarius rising. Love it. That's a nice mix. I feel like we'd probably get along. Okay. Temperance. Speaking of Sagittarius. Cancer. So this is your hopes and fears here. I do feel like there is... what comes through is like what now? You have been working to go with the flow here for quite some time, and I know Cancer's been struggling with a lot of things. I know that Cancer has also been pulling a lot of energy for the collective along with Aries. So a lot of us are experiencing this concern over going with the flow. I just get this feeling of like, okay, I'm down to go with the flow, but also like, could you take me somewhere that's worthwhile? You know, I'm tired of just being crashed against the rocks, right? Okay, so Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Magician. Dang, you guys. And Empress. Hey, so I definitely feel like love. Okay, love has been a strong note here for all of the signs so far. But this is set up in a way that like, I do feel like there may be movement towards a divine counterpart for some of you, an offer of love. But there's a message of like to take care of the emotions that come through here. So Page of Cups to start. This component of being overwhelmed by emotions is coming through. There may be a situation of love happening, could be a new friendship, could be a business colleague, but I do get love more. Could be a situation you're running into in the future currently. It could be something from the past that also is still hurting you, okay? And based on the other Cancer readings that have come through, well, I would say for some of you, this is, yeah, somebody who's hurt you from the past that's coming through. Anything else on the Page of Cups? Seven of Pentacles and Death. So yeah, I do feel like this is a little bit of a past situation for some of you. With Seven of Pentacles, like, what is that? Pharaoh? Is that a word? Basically, like when the land is barren. I don't know what that word is. But anyway, I feel like you may have been planting a crops or tending to these crops of yours and not seeing results, like something from the past. You feel like a wildfire has come through and burned everything down or salted the earth, so to speak. Having the Seven of Pentacles come through, what this is saying to me is that no, like the earth has not been salted. That just wasn't the right situation for like a long-term connection. Because there's not really right or wrong. We learn from everything, right? But I do feel like whatever situation this is talking about from the past, for those of you this applies to, it's meant to be there in the past, okay? It's okay to move forward. So the energy that you're being asked to leave behind here, basically not focus on, is the Ace of Cups, the beginning of a relationship or the abundance that comes from being in a connection that you're desiring. I feel like that's an interesting one, Spirit. It's like, why? It's like, why? Why, Spirit? Seven of Wands, too. I feel like you don't have the energy right now to put into the marathon that's coming for you. A lot of transition, yes. Like you may still be in rest mode. It's like mental rest is what's coming through. You may physically be resting, but are you allowing yourself to, like, are you picking this mental scab? I hope that makes sense. It's kind of a tricky one to talk about. Anyway, okay, so Queen of Cups here. This is what's important. I do feel a little bit like protecting your emotions, okay? But not like completely. So this makes a little bit more sense. I do feel like something's coming down the pike for you guys as far as love is concerned, connection, in friendship, could be family, pets, like just love, you guys. But it does feel like a relationship for some of you. You're being shown right now, or you're being given an opportunity to learn how to better protect your emotional experience. Like I do feel like it's either hot or cold for Cancer a lot of the time as far as protection goes. So, excuse me, I need some water. Allergy season. Okay. Yes, I feel like you're being given an opportunity here to learn how to protect your energy a little bit more balanced. Yes, yes. Bobby, I feel you. Okay. A little more information here on the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit. The Moon. And there's Death here again at the bottom. I do feel like this is connected to something here in the past that has made you feel fear and opening up again in the future. And that's why there may be a little bit of a pause or a little bit of crunchiness towards something moving forward. You're being shown here right now how to, or given an opportunity right now to learn how to stabilize yourself. Learn how to self-soothe a bit before you jump into another situation. Because you want to leave that crap in the past, okay? So, Magician. My goodness. Excuse me. So, Magician here is where this is leading. I do feel like your will here to create has an effect on your situation. It's okay. Slow down, please, Spirit. Like you guys have an opportunity if you're looking for love, friendship, whatever this connection is, you can go and get that. Okay. You can go jump into that truly if you want, but what Spirit is taking into consideration here is, oh, but this is actually what you want. So like we're situating life here so that you can, I don't think I'm getting your cold, Bobby. So that you can actually get what you want here, which requires that you take a little bit of time to learn some, how to mitigate your emotions a little bit more, okay? So the Empress here being your overall long haul outcome here. I like this in combination with the Queen of Cups. I feel like you guys are getting to that place of learning how to better nurture your emotional situation, how to bring healing into your situation. And in doing so, this allows you a lot more freedom. Any other advice here for Cancer? Self-awareness, tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Exactly. This is an opportunity here for you guys to learn your patterns a little bit more. I know if you're anything like me, I've gotten a lot better at it, but it's been a lot of just like, you know, the world, universe. And gosh, that can get exhausting too. The sooner that we get to this place of realizing that we were meant to dance between the light and dark, I've mentioned that earlier here in the reading, the better, okay? It's not always going to be light and it's not always going to be dark. So let's not cling to it, okay? Yay, to be human. All right. Love you, Cancer. Thank you, guys. So let's go ahead and move into Leo. Deception. Hey, Tiffany. All right. I think, did you guys have deception too? You had declutter. I thought I saw deception. Okay. Leo here. Let's clear the space for you. Oh, yeah. All right, my Leo friends. Let's see what's going on for you. Use the Wild Unknown Tarot here for Leo. Leo. Three of Pentacles falling out here. But I don't want to play nice is what comes through. Well, you know what? You don't always have to. That's totally fine, Leo. You don't have to. What do we have going on here for Leo, please, Spirit? Which one? This one, okay. All right, so Mother of Wands here, Queen of Wands. Hopes and fears here. I feel like you guys we're all kind of getting back up, it feels like. Like there was this grand knockover is kind of what I feel. All these pins on a bowling alley lane that were knocked over, that's us. So we're getting back up. Mother of Swords, or of Wands, excuse me. You guys are hoping to find your spark again. Your confidence to approach things. I get like the cowardly lion. It is hard being a Cancer in this crazy world. I get like the cowardly lion where you know intrinsically you need not be afraid of something, but there is this fear, or somebody's making you feel bad for having a natural fear to something. That's interesting. Okay. All right, Five of Wands. We got Eight of Wands, Four of Cups, and Two of Swords. And then Judgment here. Okay. Yeah, I do feel, I don't typically take judgment as the word judgment, like we're judging, being a judgy McJudgerson. But I kind of get that vibe, especially with what I was talking about there. Like somebody making you feel bad over... Like it's natural to have anxiety over thinking about jumping off of a cliff, right? There are certain things that make sense to have a healthy fear over. Okay, so let's get started. Five of Wands here. This is, it is kind of like a feeling of competition. I feel like somebody's trying to make you feel bad over something because they themselves maybe are a little bit jealous. A little jelly, okay? Because that bitch could never, right, Leo? That's exactly what's going on. I just get this feeling of like, you do you, boo-boo, okay? There's always going to be someone talking shit. There's always going to be somebody trying to take away, you know, what they think they should have of yours. And it doesn't matter if you're doing well or you're doing bad, people are going to talk regardless, right? Maybe you like that a little bit, Leo, and that's okay. That's okay. But this feels like it's getting to a point where it is affecting you in a negative way. Yes, gosh, 10 of Wands comes through here. It's time to let your participation in this situation go. Let them over here, you know what I mean? But you have places to be and shine to shine, right, Leo? Okay. So 8 of Wands here, and what isn't important yet, you're being asked not to focus on. I feel like this is both speed and what about goodness? Like the fire will burn. Okay, what does that mean? I feel like you're being asked to step away from a situation right now, Leo. Like your involvement in something. Can I get a little bit more information on that, please? 8 of Wands. Yeah, 5 of Swords too. I feel like there's a bit of a petty squabble here between you and somebody else. I get work, mostly, but there's a feeling of like, don't pick up that sword. Don't pick up that sword, Leo. Let the fire burn. I see this like a trail of gunpowder to a keg. And you're being asked to step away from your participation in either maintaining that gunpowder or trying to blow it away. Like it's going to burn, okay? Interesting. All right. 4 of Cups here on what is important. I do feel like there is something coming into your life that is an offer, so to speak, or even just the concept of like being happy with the things that are around you because they are around you. What am I trying to say? You would think with Mercury going direct a couple days ago, my brain would be a little bit better, but we are still in post shadow here too. Like missing something for what it is. You have blessings in your life. You may not see it that way if you're focused on how somebody else is trying to disrupt your day. Like, screw them, okay? Can we get some more information here on the 4 of Cups? 7 of Wands. Yes, feeling a need to defend. Aquarius is second to last here. We're just on Leo, going down the line. I do feel like you are feeling defensive or a need to defend. And the message that's coming through here is no, don't worry about defending. Like, your reputation is okay, all right? I feel like there is this idea that comes through where we get to a place where like, well, I have to defend myself, this or that. If people are talking shit about you, I promise you, if it's not true, there will come a time where that will be seen. And that's what I'm getting here is like there is not a need for you to defend yourself here. The more that you actually try to defend yourself, the more that you're putting yourself in a position of getting hurt. So step away from that. Move somewhere else. 2 of Swords here as far as your short-term outcome. There is a need to make a decision here to stay or go. And I feel like going is the best way to go. 3rd option here is let the balance be what the balance is. Stop trying to interfere with that. Anything else here for the 2 of Swords for Leo? So you have 4 of Swords. Give it a rest, okay? And 6 of Swords here too. Time to transition. Yep, totally. Whatever the situation is where there's some form of a squabble, like let it go. All right, let it go, Leo. Judgment here is your long-term outcome. This is an opportunity here for you guys to evolve in a very substantial way, to move towards the life that's calling you and outside of the life that is pulling you down. Whoever these crabs in the pot are, you're not even a crab, right? You're a lion, okay? So move towards the sun, get out of that pot with those crabs. Last piece of advice here for Leo, please, Spirit. Realignment, shift your perspective for a gained sense of clarity. Yes. Is this even your fight to fight? Is kind of what comes through. Okay. Leo, love you guys. Thanks for joining me here. I'm going to move in to Virgo. Let me get cleaned up. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Isn't this a karma year? Just yes. I mean, really every year is a karma year, but I do feel like there are big payouts coming forward. We are in the year of the dragon. And whether you want to look at karma as like good or bad, ultimately it is just a balancing force. This is a year with so many major planetary movements, astrological combinations, and it may just like hurt or help more. I feel like having this be a karmic year, to answer your question there. Okay, so what did I say we were on here? Virgo. What time do we have? 45. Okay, Virgo. Let's get cleaned up here. Get that negativity out of here. Get. All right. Spirit, what do we have here for Virgo? Virgo friends. Three of Swords here at the split. A little bit of heartache. You guys maybe... Let me see. I did your reading here this last week. It was actually really positive. I feel like you guys are healing from something kind of, I'm like with Leo's energy too. Sorry, I know I'm having a hard time getting things out. I feel like you guys can be stuck on something here in the past, or there is a major opportunity of actually moving forward and making some serious progress here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. Yes, moving towards your destined life. Two of Wands here at the bottom. I feel like you guys want to make this move too, okay? Like you've sat and cried in your porridge long enough. Yes, I do love my porridge. So Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, Death, and then Seven of Pentacles, and Five of Pentacles. Yes, I do feel like this is a period here for you guys where things are shifting because you're shifting them, okay? Just to be clear, like, these energies can be around us, but we still have to engage with it. So this is an opportunity to really move away from some yucky stuff, but you have to make the choice to do that. You can still sit in the shit if you want, okay? It's one of the blessings of being human. So Three of Cups here to start. Success, reason to celebrate. I do feel like overall right now, we all need a little bit more fun. And this is kind of what this is saying to me. Why so serious? Virgo, why? Because I mean, I know life can be serious. Life is hard too. Okay. Hey, Kara. Hello, hello. I feel like there's a request here to go have some fun. Okay, Virgo. Lean on your friends. Two of Pentacles. Yep. Work-life balance here. You guys are too serious. Time to go have some fun. So Eight of Wands here, and what isn't important right now. Again, I kind of feel like the speed of things. I feel like we're in a weird portion of time here where things have been kind of like moving quickly then slow, quick and slow. And it can be nauseating. So I feel like the request here for you guys is to not worry about what the outcome of something is going to be right this second, good or bad. What is important right now is your present moment, okay? Are you filling your present moment with joy, laughter, happiness? Are you making sure that you are honoring your own experience and body by practicing play while you also have to practice work, okay? Anything else here on the Eight of Wands, please, Spirit? The Star. I do feel like your wish is coming true. Your wish will come true. I feel like that's why there's a request here not to focus on where these wands are going to land, okay? The wish came in releasing these wands. You don't need to watch the wish transpire. Having faith that it is on the way, okay? I like that. I like that. So what is important here, you have Death. I do get the new day dawning here is standing out to me, focusing on rebirth. Whatever has ended here in the past, or if you're going through a situation where something is ending right now to turn your face towards the dawn. There'll be time, like death will always happen and rebirth will always happen. This is a time of rebirth. But you're just at this point of something being reborn. I feel like that's why it's not important to know where the outcome of this journey will be right this second. Let me get some more information here on death for Virgo, please. Six of Cups. So I do feel like it's talking about something that's happened here in the past. Could be a relationship. Could be the way that you engage with yourself. Kind of back to play here. It's the death of seriousness. Yeah, why so serious? Go play like a kid again, okay? Seven of Pentacles here in your short-term outcome. I do feel like you are going to start experiencing, especially coming into May here, a lot of us will, but starting to experience some rewards or outcomes from seeds you've planted here in the past. And this may make you want 36 viewers, 36 likes, you guys. 36, 36. 36, 36. You may be starting to get a little bit antsy towards rewards that are coming towards you. Again, coming back to what isn't important with the Eight of Wands and the Star. It's on the way. Trust that. Enjoy the things that are coming to you as they come, but try not to like force it to move faster, okay? Oops, Ten of Swords here at the bottom. Yes, I do feel like this is, okay. So you're being requested to fully let something go here, along with death as well. The only way to start gathering the fruits of your labor here is to step away from where there was a barren landscape. Whatever painful ending that happened in the past needs to be moved away from ultimately. And I feel like there is a little bit of like foot in, foot out kind of situation. And that might be why there's this request to not look too far into the future. Take it a step at a time. You're still dealing with the intricacies of letting go of whatever here hurt. Okay? Okay, Virgo? Five of Pentacles is your long-term outcome. Only you can prevent forest fires. Okay, thanks, Spirit. Only you can prevent forest fires, Virgo. Only you can let yourself in from the cold. And that's what Five of Pentacles is. Being out in the cold. So whatever this Ten of Swords was, death that happened here, it almost feels like you feel like your childhood is over, but and it is, but allowing your inner child to still be, period, is very important. That is our like life force energy. So I feel like there's this encouragement to not shut them out the way that the world has shut them out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have your work cut out for you, Virgo. You can do this. So last piece of advice for Virgo, please, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? Spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. Yes, it's time to let yourself out of the cold here. Denial at the bottom. Failure to accept a situation, unhealthy cycles or addictions. What is coming to mind is like why can't you let it go already? And not being that extreme with yourself, but I feel like that's a voice in your head too. Why can't I just let something go? Sometimes we need to let things go in steps, okay? We need to remind ourselves that we are letting something go. Like it's not a switch. Our brain is trying to replicate the combination of chemicals that it felt in any situation when those situations are taken away. It could be relationship, the death of a loved one or pet, any major life change. That's why they can so easily send us into depression. Moving, major relationship change, major job change. It takes the brain some time to catch up. So remind yourself of that, okay, Virgo? You're doing a great job and be patient, okay? All right, love you, Virgo. Thank you guys for being here. So I'm going to move into Libra. Libra. Okay, so Libra, we'll get this place cleansed here for you. Okie dokie. I'm going to do Light Seers Tarot for you guys. So Spirit, what do we have here for Libra? Eight of Cups here at the split. I do feel like you guys are walking away from something. Somebody may be walking away from you or something. Something that you would like to have more control over but don't. What do we have for Libra here, Spirit? Yeah, don't walk away is what's coming to mind. I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. Justice here at the bottom. This is your card, Libra. I feel like you guys are hoping to step more into your energy here. Like what I see is a tree that has had all of its leaves ripped off of it, like through a windstorm. Yeah, like something has kind of stripped you down to your bark. And you miss having a little bit of bite. Okay, let's get into this. For Libra, 5 of Swords, Hangman, 10 of Swords. My goodness, you guys. And 8 of Wands. Okay, I like this energy. I mean, overall, where this is heading here. So 5 of Swords here to start. This is conflict. Fighting for fighting's sake. I do feel like whatever's caused these leaves to be stripped from your tree here, your ability to breathe, your ability to make food for yourself, it's created this like, I feel like monster's even extreme, but this form of Libra that is here, kind of like the shadow side, divine masculine, working to protect what has been taken away from you, but you're approaching it in a way that is not providing a beneficial outcome to anybody, certainly not to yourself. 1 second, you guys, I need some more water. Witches need water here. I know that microphone probably picks up all my glugs, so thank you for enjoying that. Can we get some more information here on the 5 of Swords for Libra, please? Libra, please, Spirit. 10 of Wands. Yes, it's time to let something go. The star here at the bottom. How can you fly if you're weighted down with these empty expectations? Is what comes to mind. Interesting. Like, who are you showing up for right now? Because it better be yourself first, right? I know there are situations where like we have to show up for other people, sacrifice stuff for others, but I'm getting this as something that you're just kind of used to doing for other people, and you're being asked to release that own self-inflicted burden, okay? What isn't important right now, you have the Hangman. Seeing things from a new perspective, or even waiting to take action. I feel like whatever this situation is talking about here, where you're being asked to release the way that you are engaging with other humans right now. Say that again. I feel like it's less important to understand others right now than it is to understand yourself, or even just to experience. I'm getting kind of like very 8 of Swords, Gemini energy, like being stuck in the head, being stuck in this thought process. You're being asked to leap before you look. Interesting. Any other information here for Libra? Oh, that was weird. I swear a card just fell out and then it disappeared. Just disappeared into the ether. Oh, God. King of Pentacles comes in here with the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like you're being asked to participate a bit more generously in your own life. Just got done with Leo, yes. Rather than like waiting to live it, participate now, okay? So 10 of Swords here comes in focus, what is important right now, leaving the disastrous morass. Along with the 10 of Wands here, I feel like I'm just getting this like kind of like a view of a septic tank. Like you can only take so much shit, right, Leo? Or Libra, not Leo, excuse me. I saw the comments there. You can only take so much. And what I'm getting from this is like you gotta clean clean out the septic tank or move before it explodes. Either way, getting away from the shit is the important part here. Let me get a little bit more information here on the 10 of Swords. Why 10 of Swords? 6 of Swords. Yes, it's time to move through something. Or let something move through you. I know that's kind of... didn't really get on here to talk about colon health, but what comes to mind is actually the experience of your own passing things, okay? If it is not like things that are too runny or going to be a situation where emotions may be a bit too free-flowing, things are backed up, it's probably going to be a situation where you are yourself maybe a little bit more backed up. So for some of you, whoever that message was for, pay attention to your poop habits, okay? Because they tell you, yes, spiritual colon cleansing, yes. Because it's going to help tell you like what energies are stuck or flowing too much in your own body, okay? So 8 of Wands here as far as your short-term outcome. I do feel like making this adjustment to participate in your life a little bit more actively rather than worrying about other people so much is going to make a big difference and fairly quickly in your life. Good news coming in, okay? What is this good news for Libra? The Emperor and 5 of Cups come out here, okay. So this 5 of Cups, I feel like this disappointment that the 5 of Cups talks about, the need to move away from this too, dovetailing off of the 10 of Swords, this is what is affecting your emotional experience right now. Releasing, yeah, deciding to release this is allowing the flow to happen a little bit more better, okay, Libra? Excuse me. So the Emperor coming through here, I do feel like for some of you, there could be a divine counterpart coming forward. Learning how to take care of yourself a little bit better as far as being a little bit more free and balanced and fair with your own experience is moving you closer to that person that knows how to treat you in those ways too. You're taking a bit more power back in your situation in the way that you engage with your own life by allowing things to flow a bit more freely. Queen of Wands is your long-term outcome here. So, and I think you had actually, I saw King of Wands as I was shuffling, just split to the Empress here too. Yeah, love could be coming in for some of you guys, okay? It could also be referring to a dynamic. Maybe you are in a situation with a long-term partner that is a divine counterpart. If that's the case, the recommendation here is to bring things a little bit more into balance. Is your partner requesting too much of you? Are you requesting too much of yourself? Okay. So Queen of Wands, your overall long-term, this is coming back into that state of balance where you're feeling confident to be yourself again. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually beautiful. Okay. Last piece of advice here for Libra. Sacrifice. Giving up something now for a future reward. So the sacrifice in this situation, I feel like is this story. Okay, if you're one of these people that you are sacrificing yourself for somebody else consistently to the point that it's affecting your own mental health, stop it. There isn't a situation in life where being a permanent martyr is in any way appropriate. I mean, I think it's sacrifice if you do it once, right? It's martyrdom if you continue to make that choice. or put yourself in a place where you feel like this is just my role here, okay? Yeah. Choose you, Libra. Okay. Love you, Libra. Thank you guys for being here. So I'm going to move into Scorpio next. Scorpio. We did just have a full moon in Scorpio this last week. That was a lot of fun. Definitely brought up a lot of rage for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how full moon in Scorpio was for you. Hello, Celtic moon. Okay, Scorpio. Let me get cleansed up here. Okie dokie. So Spirit, what do we have here for Scorpio? Use the Murder of Crows tarot here. The Fool here at the split. Time to start something new. I am also getting Mama didn't raise no fool. Okay, no, she didn't. No, she did not. What do we have here for Scorpio, please? There's that Nine of Swords. Everybody getting Nine of Swords. Cancer is already done, yes. Saw a comment there about rage. What was that? Yes, on the rage. Yes, I feel you, gosh. Hopefully you got through it okay. Did a lot of screaming. A lot of scream therapy, you guys. It was just needed. Okay, so King of Swords here at the bottom for Scorpio. Hopes and fears. I do feel like there is a little bit of like a protective feeling that comes through. Like you're hoping to let your head lead a little bit more over your heart right now. But it also kind of feels a little bit out of your control. That's a weird one. It may be a pattern or habit that you're just used to, like growing this shell or this thick skin. Interesting. Okay, let's move into this here. So 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups, and 2 of Cups. Ooh. 6 of Cups as well. Okay, so 6 of Swords here to start for you guys. I do feel like you're in a transition period. There is a need to let something go here, though, in order to finish up this transition. Well, hey, speaking about rage here, maybe you guys needed to let it out too. Or maybe you haven't. I'm getting, with the King of Swords here, that feeling of like maybe rage did come up for you here around this full moon Scorpio, or just in general, it's come up, and your response to it may be to like close ranks, like to put this protective armor on, to shut off from that experience and lean more with the head, thinking like, oh, well, this is the ticket, right? This is going to help get me through this time. I don't want to take this out on anybody. I don't want to take it out on myself. And so that's what you choose to do. My goodness. Uno momento. Sorry, guys. The portion that needs to be released to make this transition is that expectation of yourself. You weren't designed to just like implode, right? So that you don't affect anybody else. Like, obviously, we're not taking things out on people intentionally, right? Right, Scorpio? But we're also not sequestering ourselves to the land of no connection, okay? Why 6 of Swords here, please, Spirit? Ace of Swords. This is a portion of the truth that you're being asked to face within yourself. Are you making yourself an island? If so, why? Why are you doing that, Scorpio? Do you feel like others may not understand or can't understand? I promise you'd be surprised. Get on that boat, okay? So Queen of Cups here, as far as what isn't important right now. There's that 9 of Swords again. My goodness, you guys. I do feel like you're struggling with something emotionally I know there was someone here said they were experiencing some rage too. We got to find a way to let that out. Okay. So what not to do here? Protecting the emotions. Like I was saying, don't make yourself an island. You don't want this to implode. I mean, maybe there is some part of your experience that does want this because it's what maybe you're used to or what you're comfortable with. But I challenge you to try something new here, okay? Anything else here on the Queen of Cups, please, Spirit? Hangman. Yeah, look at something from a different angle here. Is it really protecting yourself if you're the one that's experiencing the explosion? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. So 5 of Cups here, the energy you're being asked to focus on. This is disappointment, releasing that disappointment. And I like in this deck in particular, it's totally in line with what I'm saying here. This individual is letting that disappointment out, is letting that anger. I promise I'm not sick. These allergies, you guys. Or maybe I am getting sick. I don't know. Whoever it was got me sick. You got to let it out. You got to let this out, okay, you guys? And there's never going to be like a perfect dumping ground. Ooh, that sounds great. Cranial sacral. Yeah, I'll come in for one. That sounds great. There's not a perfect way to like do anything, but I am just feeling drawn back to even my own experience on the full moon in Scorpio here. Like, go scream it out, you guys. I have a friend, I have a Scorpio 111 there on the timer. I have a Scorpio friend that I tell her she needs to go out to the desert and just sting some shit. Okay. You got to let that out. It's, that's the kind of energy I'm feeling right now that is, wanting to be expressed. Like, it needs to be expressed. By the 5 of Cups here, please, Spirit. Magician. Death here as well at the bottom. That's your card. With the Magician here, I feel, again, this Mercury Virgo energy. Yes, it does. It releases so many pent-up issues. It's not great for the voice, really, to like scream all the time, but sometimes it's just fine, you guys. Sometimes it's needed. So go have some scream therapy. Go park yourself in the woods somewhere and just scream it out, all right? Let others think what they're going to think. But anyway, it's this nature of the Gemini and Virgo energy that's coming through here with Mercury. Communicating, letting something out vocally. I have been coughing here a little bit more on your guys's. I feel like something needs to come up, you guys. Let it out. You may not even know what it is yourself specifically that needs to come out. And it don't feel like it matters as much, okay? Like, if you know exactly what it is, just let it out. Just let it out. So 2 of Cups here as far as your short-term outcome. I feel like releasing these energies makes you a better connector in general. A better partner, better friend. This opens you up to connection, okay? It's like that idea of the unstruck sound. Like, once you make a sound, once you send that vibration out, there is an equal vibration that's coming forward, okay? So setting the intention of the space here too sounds important. Ask your team, your guide, your angels, guides, angels, ancestors, please, hey, hold me here, all right? God, universe, whomever you're talking to these days. Open up a place where you can scream it out without there being a negative repercussion coming back towards you. Allow that or request that to be a situation where there is transmutation, okay? Why 2 of Cups here? Can we get some more information? 2 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Did you know you can sing anything to the Spider-Man song? I guess you can do that to any song, but Knight of Cups here. Okay, so for some of you, I do feel like there is romance involved in this. Maybe there's some lamentation surrounding romance that needs to happen. Maybe you're in a situation that's not working for you. Maybe you feel like you've lost a situation that was meant for you. Maybe you're tired of just being single and lonely. Whatever the situation is, I feel like screaming it out is where it's at, okay, you guys? So ultimate long term here, you guys have Six of Cups. Could be somebody coming back from the past on this for some of you. Maybe your inner child here is the one that needs to scream. And your adult. The adult you, yeah, go set up a safe space for both of you guys to scream, okay? You deserve it, Scorpio. Last piece of advice here for Scorpio, please, Spirit. Confession, releasing a secret, pursuing virtue through honesty. Totally, you guys. Whatever the disappointment is here that the Five of Cups is talking about, what needs to be released so that you can fully transition, like the Six of Swords is talking about. This confession is to yourself. Like this confession is, let me see. With the Queen of Cups coming through here and the Hangman, looking at something, your protection of your emotions a little bit differently. It's okay to admit, like, this shit sucks, right? This is too much for me. I don't want to do this. I don't want to feel this way. I feel like out of every sign dealing with emotions, Scorpio is going to be the best to just like, just shove that right on down there, okay? It doesn't not have an effect on what's going on around you. You may want it to not, but like, don't. Take it from a Gemini, okay? Let it out. Let it out. Oh, welcome, Celtic Moon. Welcome. And I will, you guys, I do have chat open today. I just accidentally didn't have time to hit the members only chat. It is members only chat moving forward. So if you guys are interested moving forward to be a part of chat, you can join as well. So thank you, Celtic Moon. Thank you. Thank you. And if you're here, please like as well. That does help a lot. So thank you. Thank you. All right, Scorpio, you can do this. Okay. Go scream it out. Go scream it out. All right. So let's move in to Sagittarius. What's the time here on that? Okay. Okay. Sagittarius, let's get into it. I'm just cleanse the space here real quick. It's like hitting an inhaler. I just feel like I can breathe better. Let's do the Wild Unknown Tarot for you guys. Sagittarius, how are you doing? Hello, hello. What do we have for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Feeling a bit silent. That's interesting. Hello. Hello from Washington. So Eight of Wands fell out here. This is totally your card, okay? It's your energy. I'm kind of getting this feeling of like feeling separated from your life force energy. Your energy. That joie de vivre. Sagittarius, I feel like there's something that is kind of like cut off your excitement towards life. Feeling a little bit like punched in the nuts, so to speak. I don't know. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah. Five of Pentacles here at the bottom. So I feel like something's happened that has caused you to feel out in the doghouse is what's coming to mind. And I'm getting a bit dizzy even actually talking about this. I feel like this stirs up a bit of anger within yourself even to have it like talked about here. This isn't a part of yourself that you want to talk about. This isn't a part of your experience that you want other people to be involved in. Well, here we are, Sagittarius. Okay, Six of Wands, Two of Wands, Daughter of Wands, and Father of Cups. I do feel like you guys are moving towards, and then Mother of Wands as well. It's a lot of wands. You guys are moving back towards this, what is the word I'm trying to find? your life force energy, okay? This creative, explosive, fun kind of energy. For whatever reason, I'm just missing my words right now. Maybe you guys are feeling that way too. Like things have just been kind of taken from you, okay? So, Six of Wands here. This is a victory. This is recognition. I feel like you are being requested to recognize if this is you, you are feeling this way, to recognize that you are feeling this way. It's damn near impossible to move through something when we don't even acknowledge that we're there, right? How do we get stuck out of how do we get stuck out of or get unstuck from what I'm seeing is like walking through freshly poured concrete. How do we get unstuck from that position if we don't even recognize that we're stuck in the first place? There's a moment where our brain goes, shit, we're stuck in cement. Like, we got to get out of here, okay? It's kind of a weird example. Thank you, Spirit. But that's kind of what I feel like you guys may be doing right now. You're avoiding even being honest with yourself that you're stuck in cement. Okay. Why Six of Wands here, please, Spirit? But I do feel there is victory over this that is available, okay? 10 of Swords that comes in. Yeah, this is being stuck in cement. Holy shit. Rock bottom. Pierce through the heart is what comes through here. I feel like either somebody has really like not even broken your heart, just like it obliterated access to that life force energy, that joie de vivre, like I said. And it could have been you as well. Could have been a couple different people. I don't know. But I do feel like there is victory through this situation. You can get out of this situation, but it requires that you recognize you're even in it in the first place. So what isn't important currently, you have Two of Wands. This is, that's interesting, Spirit. Because I would say, like, it's important for yourself to get out of the situation, right? You're stuck in cement. What this is saying is not important right now, will be in the future, is like making that decision to move out of there. I feel like there's something else that you're being requested to see in this pain, in this 10 of Swords moment. Like you're not sitting there getting addicted to the pain, but it's not time to move away from it yet because you're refusing to see. Like this yak has even got a sword right through their eyes. Like you're refusing to see something. And that's why the Two of Wands is here in the action to avoid, or it's not important right now. It's not time to move through it yet because you're not even validating that something has happened. Maybe you did play a part in something falling completely apart, rock bottom. And you're being requested to see that. Even the experience of your own life, like you are here where you are now. There are many factors and many different people that have played roles in our lives, but ultimately you're here because of you, right? We all are. We all are. So I feel like there's something power-wise for yourself that you're being asked to see a bit better. Why the Two of Wands, Spirit? Yeah, Three of Pentacles. This definitely has something to do with other people. Again, recognition. This is a card of recognition too. So you'll be able to get through this toll road once you pay the toll. And the toll is recognition of what's happened, the role that you actually played in something. Nothing is black and white. Have you been blaming a situation fully on somebody else? Are you blaming? I just feel like this is a situation where it's not about blame or shame. It's about looking at what in the hell happened and learning from that situation, okay? Just to be a better Sagittarius. So Daughter of Wands comes in here as far as what is important to look at right now. Page of Wands, getting back, that joie de vivre, you guys, getting back to that place of that excited, childlike wonder towards a new adventure. What lights you up? I feel like whatever situations happened here with the Ten of Swords, you're being asked to recognize is how you played a part in the snuffing out of your own passions. Interesting. Take your power back in that way. Why the Daughter of Wands here, please, Spirit? Let me get some more information. Oh, geez. Son of Wands, too. Knight of Wands, okay, you guys? So both the Daughter and Knight of Wands. Yes, I feel this is asking you to get back to a place where your pilot light is lit so that you can access your passion. Whatever situation did come through here, Five of Cups here. At the bottom, this is your disappointment. I feel like particularly a relationship, you guys, something has transpired where it didn't even like break your heart. It was just like it broke your entire experience. And this could have been something that happened, you know, during COVID, could have been over this last year, over the course of your lifetime. Whatever this moment is that really blew this fire out, you're being asked to see just how much power you have in relighting this for yourself because of the role maybe that you played in having that snuffed out too. And again, we're not talking about blame or shame. We're talking about just objectivity, okay? Getting back up and trying again, right? You deserve to have another go at life. All right. So Father of Cups here as the short-term outcome. This is King of Cups. This is, yes, getting back into a place where you are more centered emotionally. I feel like what I see is kind of like the Avatar state in Avatar, where this like his eyes start glowing and then there's this big field of energy surrounding that Avatar energy. That is protecting what's like Ong's actual experience. And that's what I feel like this is for you guys. Whatever situation happened that blew this light out, it really tripped your kid up and hurt. And now there's been this like, it's also tripped this mechanism of like the Avatar state. And so you're blowing around like this hurricane and you're being asked to bring it back into a centered state so that you can be yourself again. Like this chaos energy, you aren't chaos. Okay. You aren't chaos. Why the Father of Cups here, please? The Nine of Swords. There's the Nine of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. There are abundant opportunities available, but you have to take the step here to access them. Nine of Swords. The nightmare ends here when you get back to this place of centered experience. This Nine of Swords energy is reminiscent of that like bubble, okay? That chaotic protective bubble. You may be continuing the nightmare yourself, like the nightmare happened, but you're not even letting it go, letting it be. Like something's happened and you're like, no, I'm not going to accept that this was the way that it was. It is the way that it is. And I don't mean that as a platitude, like, it is just the way it is, Sagittarius. I'm not saying that. I'm saying like it happened. Whatever did happen, happened. What are you going to do now? What's next on the docket, okay? We're not dismissing, we're not erasing, we're approaching this head on. So Mother of Wands here is your ultimate outcome. Getting back to this place where you do feel like yourself again, where you have that vibrant fire. This is going to require, though, that you end the nightmare. It's time to wake up, Sagittarius. It's time to wake up. Last piece of advice here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. I just want to give you guys a big hug. I feel like I do love me some Sagittarian energy, too. Sagittarius and Gemini, we're opposite the wheel. I love my Saggies. And I feel like this feels a little bit like tough love, but I don't want you to feel like tough love either. I love you guys, and you deserve to face your own experience head on. Nobody else can. Nobody else can. Oh, welcome. Sorry, you just missed it. I'll post this. It'll be posted here in a second, okay? So pay attention, look out for signs from the divine, acknowledge red flags. And is it Cora? I can't remember your name there. So sorry, Blue. Pay attention, look out for signs from the divine. Let this be a sign for you too. I feel like there have been constant signs. Oh, caution, wet cement. Caution, you're standing in cement. But it's almost like a self-flagellation, like a form of self-punishment that you're ignoring the signs too. Like one more piece of advice here for Sagittarius. Lindsay, hello, Lindsay. Yes. Thank you for your patience. I'm trying to learn everybody's names. Welcome, Lindsay. And if you guys have a name that is not your name, feel free to introduce yourself. I'd love to meet you guys, what your names actually are. So Six of Pentacles here comes in. Your give and take. I feel like along the same lines as that protective bubble, you're being asked to open up. I know that Sagittarius does not do well like asking for help. I feel like a part of this situation for you is asking for help. Asking to be seen, like asking your good friends to help you with this spark, to remind you of the good in you. Sometimes we need that reminder. Okay, Sagittarius? I love you. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, Saggy. So we're going to move into Capricorn here next. Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn. Let's get cleaned up here. All right. Let's go with This May Hurt Tarot for Capricorn. So, Spirit, what do we have for Capricorn here? What do they need to know? The Fool pops out. Fools kind of come through a lot of the signs here. I do feel like we're in a time of new things starting. Two of Cups here at the split. You guys may have some love coming forward for you too. May have your eye on someone, or they have your eye on you. I do get, so that the Fool here in this deck is like smelling a rose as they're walking off the cliff. I do kind of get this feeling of encouragement to, like we're not falling in love, okay? We're not looking for situations where we fall in love. That is actually glamorized, okay? It's a process that's not even really super healthy to allow your body's chemicals to just take over everything else that you know and experience. We are walking into love. So I just feel like there's an encouragement here to keep both eyes open. If you are moving into that kind of situation, enjoy the good feelings on things. We deserve that. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't also fully jump into imagination land, okay? Try to stay grounded here too. Oop. Okay, Capricorn. Eight of Cups. So you did have 10 of Swords that came. This is your hopes and fears. You did have 10 of Swords at the bottom a second ago too. If something new is starting for you guys, I do feel like there is a little bit of a fear too. And this is why I feel like it's important to walk into a situation with your eyes open. We know, like, nothing is a fantasy, okay? Nothing is a Disney movie. And that's kind of what I'm getting from this is, so your fear here is that you may be abandoned. You may have an abandonment fear or trauma that's going on. You don't want something to end. I just feel it's really important to, whatever this is, could be, new job or a job that you're experiencing, a new relationship, friendship, even just like a hobby, just experiencing things a moment at a time and enjoying them for what they are is really important. So Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, and then the This May Hurt, This May Help card, and Four of Cups. Yes, I do feel like there is, like I kind of feel taking a step into, like crashing into reality, crashing into imagination. And this process is like, your system is having a hard time equalizing over this. You need a little bit more balance. So Queen of Wands here to start in the general. Intuition, healing. I feel like you guys are going through a process of healing. And if this is love that's happening for you, I do feel like this has an opportunity to be a healing experience for you, but you're being asked to ground a bit more into your own experience here. You are kind of a flying sea goat, all right? You can scale that mountain face, but gravity does affect all of us. And that's kind of where I'm getting this feeling of like, just remember that you want gravity to work, okay? If not, we would just float off even beyond imagination. And I feel this encouragement right now to come back down to earth a little bit. Why the Queen of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles. Hangman here at the bottom too. And with the Four of Cups as your long-term outcome, I do feel like Spirit is requesting that you pay attention right now, to not have your head too far into the clouds, because there are things in this material realm that are coming forward that are things you've asked for. A new business starting, money coming in, dividends, receiving something of value. But you got to be present in order to receive this, okay? So what isn't important right now, you have Queen of Wands. I feel like I'm kind of getting a little more information on that. Like starting something new. Why the Queen of Wands? Death comes through here. And then King of Pentacles at the bottom too. So I do feel like along with the Ace of Pentacles and Four of Cups, like there is an offer work-wise, money-wise, payout for work that you've already put into something. But with the Queen of Wands and now Death coming out here, what I was going to say is I feel like it's not important to start something new right now. And then Death comes out, would be an ending. There's something about not starting something new. To see it through. Okay. I just feel like you guys are like, I'm getting kind of like Gemini energy, just kind of all over the place here. Like there may be situations about your experience where you're feeling a bit starved. And so when something comes up that is filling that tank, you're like, you go in, you sever all ties from your own reality and jump into this fantasy. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting. Like that feast or famine kind of approach to something is ultimately shooting yourself in the foot with anything that may be coming forward because of manifestations you've been working on. Okay. So the energy that is important, you have Two of Wands. Making a plan on something is what comes through. It's okay to experience highs and lows, and we're going to. To have a directive, interesting. To have a directive for times where you experience extremes. If XYZ happens, this is my protocol, okay? Maybe if you struggle with depression or any other mental health situations, if you are familiar with counseling and that sort of thing, a directive is something that we put into play when something happens. It's planned for before the situation happens, because once we're in a situation, we're not in the state to like plan for something. If we get hit with, let's say you have PTSD and you get hit with an episode, we want to have a directive in place to know how to take care of ourselves in that situation before it happens. Because once we start going into a fight or flight situation, we're not prepared. We don't have access to the prefrontal cortex in a way that we would normally in a more relaxed state to plan for something, okay? So that's what I'm getting is plan. You need to make a plan for the way that you're engaging with your own experience. The Chariot, yes. Very action-oriented card as well. Just exactly what I was saying there, to make sure that there is a plan for the actions that you are wanting to take. Getting to know yourself a bit better here so you know how to approach yourself when certain things come up. Maybe you do struggle with depression, like I said, or anxiety. So your short-term outcome here, you got the this may hurt, this may help card. This is particular to this deck. Depending on how it comes up, determines if it's helps or if it hurts. I don't read reversals though, so when this card comes up, it is what this is saying to me is this is up to you. A lot of this is in your court. A lot of the way that success is coming forward for you is dependent on the way that you are approaching your own life, practicing your directives. Why did this may hurt? Can we get a little bit more information on that, please? Lovers. So, again, choice. Missed the chat here. Hello, hello. There's a choice that needs to be made here. Along with the this may hurt, this may help card, a lot of your success or your de-success or failure, I don't like to say, I guess, success or failure, is coming down to you in this moment. How bad do you want it? Just the right amount. Okay. So we want something just the right amount. There's something about these extremes, and this is Gemini too, Gemini card. And I was saying that earlier, like you guys just feel like you have this very Gemini energy right now. And that's not, really not typically Capricorn. I feel like this energy is coming through for you guys to show you where you can ground things a little bit more into your own experience. So long-term outcome here, you guys have 4 of Cups. Learning how to center. They're meditating here by the tree. Learning to accept with grace is what's coming through. Interesting. What I'm seeing is like, I see this little goat just jumping all over the place. And this goat, like, there's something about coming into congruency with your own experience right now. Like this goat, I've had enough is what comes through. You're either bored, tired, angry of something not working out, just restless in some way. Kind of that Gemini energy. And you're wanting to just like get to a place, but you can't shoot in 5 different directions at once and have your experience go into all of those. Interesting. Okay. So your directive, you guys, is going to be coming back to center your original intention. Last piece of advice here. Leap of faith, taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Kind of like that little goat jumping around. I feel it is important though to bring back, like, not to start something new. Not to start something new until something else is fully ended. But maybe that's what you're needing to take a leap of faith on here, is trusting that something is meant to be an ending, okay? Happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations. Love yourself first. Okay, Capricorn, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me here. So I'm going to move in to Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see here. 43. All right, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get you cleaned up here. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to do Wild Unknown for you guys as well. All right, Spirit, what do we have here for Aquarius in this period? In this Aquarian age. I know death here to start for you guys at the split. I was just going to say, I know that Aquarius has had lots of different struggles recently, like moving in Pluto in Aquarius. That's death, Pluto, okay. Moving into Aquarius, there's a lot of major shedding that's going on in your sign for the next, 15, 20 years. Buckle up, buckaroo. What do we have here for Aquarius? The devil. Oh my goodness. Has it, Justin? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know that Aquarius has been experiencing a lot of Pluto energy. I would imagine that, You know, this full moon in Scorpio too probably felt like a bitch slap. It did to me, that's for sure. So, hopes and dreams here, you have the devil. I do feel like you guys are, like, you're feeling, I don't mean to laugh, you're feeling like you're floating around here in the darkness and you're just calling out for, like, uh, I'm sorry, Justin. You're calling out for, like, is there anybody even in this darkness? You know, the devil is our shadow. It's like you've been thrust so deeply into your own shadow, you don't even know what it means to be an Aquarius anymore. Am I a Capricorn? What's going on here? I feel you, Aquarius. Okay, let's get into your message here. So, Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, the Magician, and the Empress. Wow. Daughter of Swords here too. Okay, hang in there, Aquarius. It'll be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Rockabye. It's this like rockabye baby on the treetops here with the Empress. Okay, Three of Wands, Aquarius. So Three of Wands here is about expansion. I do feel like the message coming through for you guys is there will be a little pinch. When we expand, it's not always, or rarely is it, I think, like comfortable to expand. We're looking at growing pains, right? It's painful to grow. It's only comfortable once we get used to that new like echelon of growth, wherever it is that we are growing. So that's what's coming through here for me. Is you guys are you may feel a little pinch, all right? You're coming up against a growth edge, and that's why this is so uncomfortable. Those shoes don't fit anymore, right? It hurts your feet because you need bigger shoes. Why the Three of Swords or Three of Wands here, please, for Aquarius? Nine of Wands too. You guys, success is almost here. Wounded Warrior. As you are expanding here, what you are doing is worthwhile. It matters. You're working on you. And as you're working on you, your own experience and growth, you're also working on that for the rest of us, right? Pluto has been a bitch. Yes. I agree. Like, I get it. You know, it's a force that is needed. We do need death and rebirth. That is, Pluto's a very important energy. Personally, it is not, you know, it's not where I would choose to vacation for sure. But I also love my Scorpio friends, right? They, you have my respect. I know you guys handle that death energy on the daily. So the rest of us here, let's let's give it a spin. But yes, I feel like you guys are you are growing, and that's why there is pain happening right now. But you're getting to a point where there will be a point to like sigh, to be able to sigh in relief. The Hangman here, what isn't important currently? Seeing things from another perspective. I do feel like don't delay is what comes to mind here. How do I explain that? Like, when we are growing, we need a new pair of shoes here. Our feet are hurting. We know that we need to go get a new pair of shoes, right? But we're wearing this pair of shoes right now. We can't just kick them off in a fit of joy and run, you know, the streets rampant without shoes on. Like, we could, but for the sake of this example, okay, we know we have to keep these shoes on until we can get a new pair of shoes. It's not such a dire situation that like our feet are atrophying because we need new shoes. So you're being asked to continue to move forward here. Like, you'll get to that new pair of shoes, but don't stop, okay? I know it hurts. It will pinch for just a little while until it doesn't. Why the Hangman here, please, Spirit? Ace of Swords. I feel like focusing on the point is what is coming to mind here. Allowing yourself to have a little bit more what I'm seeing is like a laser beam coming into existence here piece by piece. Like, your focus is coming around. Your point, the point here of the sword is coming forward but you're being asked not to sit here and do nothing while that's being assimilated. It's coming together one way or the other. Keep moving forward. You are being directed here on where to go. It may just be a little bit of blinding because of the pain. It may be. I get it. So the energy that is important here, the Magician. I do get this feeling of your will. What is important? Where there is a will, there is a way, right? Speaking of platitudes. But it's true. This won't hurt forever. It will only hurt until it doesn't anymore. You've got a new pair of shoes in the mail, right? I like that. New shoes are on the way, okay? But you can't be running around barefoot like a heathen, right? There are too many drug needles out in the streets. So you're dealing with the pain until, Prime delivers. I'm here in 2 days, whatever's going on. Stay focused on the point, on what you're doing. And if you're not sure why you're doing what you're doing or what it is that you are doing, ask for some guidance in that way. I do feel like there's some relief coming through here, though, especially in May. Okay. Magician. Why Magician? The sun. Yay. Yes, I do feel like there's sun coming, okay, you guys, especially moving into May. Moving into May, Gemini season, that's the Magician there too, is Gemini. I feel like there's something about moving into Gemini season. Into the summer here too, this is Leo. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Daughter of Pentacles here at the bottom as well. So Page of Pentacles. I do feel like the School of Hard Knocks is where you guys are right now. Yes, thank goodness, Justin. I feel you. I'm ready for that sun to come through here too. You guys have been in the School of Hard Knocks. You'll be graduating soon to go to college or university of Hard Knocks. It doesn't end. You'll just need a new pair of shoes to get you through there. So short-term outcome here, you have the Empress. I do feel like you guys are working to heal these components of yourself to get into a more receptive state. And I feel like that's a part of what this pain is here showing you, is where you do have needs, where you do have needs that are not being met. So pay attention to that. Why the Empress here, please, Spirit? Five of Wands. Yes, where your needs are, okay? I know a lot of things are a struggle. But gaining clarity should not be one of them. Getting into a receptive state to receive the answer is the key right now. Instead of pushing and fighting for the answer, this more divine masculine force is scaring the answer away, right? You're being asked to go into a more receptive state here to get the information that you need to level up. Where to buy these new shoes? Okay, so Daughter of Swords comes through here. This is Page of Swords. I do feel this is your ultimate outcome here. I feel like, because you had the Page of Pentacles come through too, the School of Hard Knocks. Non-action can also be action, yes. You're being asked to get curious about something, to learn something new here, and this is totally what you guys are doing, is learning about yourselves. Which can be one of the hardest lessons. It is a lifelong lesson to learn because we don't ever get there. There's nowhere to get to. So enjoy the shoes while you have them. Be patient when you need new shoes. Learning to enjoy the ride a little bit. Okay, I like that. Even when it's raining outside, there is a way to bring a smile to our face, right? Go dance in the rain, okay? Just don't wear metal if there's lightning. Okay, last piece of advice here for Aquarius. Obsession, focusing too much on one situation, the need to take a step back. And that's the tricky part about all of this. Your feet are pinched in these shoes. It hurts. It's hard to go, yeah, my feet don't hurt. I can see them bleeding. It's fine. The obsession point here, you are being asked to just step back a little bit. There's that hyperfixation on your healing or what it is that you need. And because of that, it's a push. And you don't even need a pull right now. You need a neutral force, allow. So step back from whatever this is. And let me see, let's give you some advice on that, how to do that. It's hard to step away from obsession. You have to make the decision to start rewiring your brain actively. So coming up with a plan, back to directives, like I was talking to, was it Libra or Virgo about? When a thought starts coming through, an obsessive thought, plan for a different memory or thought to jump to in advance when that comes through. So a thought pattern comes through you don't want to think about because you know it's obsessive, not because we're ignoring something, but you know it's become obsessive. You're going to thought push and jump to a different thought, something that makes you feel good, a positive memory, something that makes you feel happy. Time in the sun, what does make you smile. That is going to start helping shift the energy into a place of allowing as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got this, Aquarius. You got this. Those shoes are in the mail, okay? All right, so we're going to move into Pisces. Last but not least, my Piscean friends. Let's get this cleaned up here. I was going to make these a little bit shorter here too, but you know what? About 2 hours is what we're looking at for these. You're so welcome. Go get those new shoes. Send me a picture, Justin. I want to see. Okay, so Pisces. What do we have here for Pisces? Oh, actually, I'm going to change that time on that. My bad. Got stuck talking here. Just flapping my gums. All right, Pisces. So let's get cleaned up here. I feel like Pisces, had a little bit of a lapse there. Sorry, guys. I feel like Pisces might be having a little bit of a hard time keeping things into a centered state as well. The wheel, because the wheel is turning. I feel like we're kind of surfing through always multiple timelines right now too. And we're all kind of landing in different spots, especially after the eclipse season here. Yeah, what do we have for Pisces here, Spirit? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, yes. Five of Wands has come out here a lot for you guys too. This is your hopes and fears. I do feel like there is this focus on growth for a lot of us, but it is tipping into these weird competitive energies and behaviors too. Excuse me, I need some water. Like I'm very much, it's come through with a few of the signs here. I'm getting this energy of coveting what somebody else has. Because myriad reasons, like because I want it. I want it now, daddy. Being in a situation of lack for so long and seeing somebody else come into a situation where there is abundance, it can make us feel like we're doing something wrong. I totally get it. The request here is you do you, boo-boo. I feel like, so what I was seeing in the bowl before was one fish splitting into two. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. And that makes me feel like there is this diversion from where it is you ought to be, where your central focus ought to be, okay? Let's take a look. So Chariot, Page of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles. Ooh. Some good energy for Pisces. I love that. So, Chariot. Positive forward movement here. This doesn't come without its trials and tribulations. And I feel like the trials that you guys have right now, you are heading in the direction of some positive, wonderful abundance. The challenge right now is staying focused on your original energy signature. Like these other situations or people that may be experiencing success, they're not, I don't feel like they're intentionally trying to like rub anything in your face. Um, it's like, why is everything got to be so hard? I don't know, Pisces. I don't know, but I wish that it weren't also, you know. I feel like you guys are on this ride. Stay on the ride is what's coming to mind. Stay on the ride, okay? Even if the ride breaks down for a few months, stay on that ride. Because this ride is you, all right? We're not abandoning ourselves or our path just because we see that somebody else may be experiencing something that we want to experience. And I mean like our own integrity, okay? Obviously, we're going to make choices to change things from time to time. Something's not working, it's not working. What is coming to mind is to have faith in your own experience here. To trust that you are exactly where you need to be, okay? Why the Chariot here for Pisces? Yeah, King of Wands. That's an interesting one. You're being directed to what I see is like this conference, this huge conference happening like in an arena. King of Wands here being like a leader, somebody who's speaking on a stage in some way. Maybe you are. Maybe you're working towards that, or that's a dream of yours. Having a TED Talk. You guys are on the vehicle that's taking you to that arena right now, okay? Interesting. Love that. What isn't important right now? Page of Swords. Again, I'm brought back to this feeling of like coveting. This nature of being a spy here with the Page of Swords. Like, don't worry about what it is that your neighbor's doing, okay? Don't worry about what that carriage next to you is doing. As long as they're not running you off the road or running you down, don't worry about it, okay? Enjoy the ride, okay? Enjoy the ride for yourself. Enjoy what it is that you're learning. The Moon. I do feel like this is attached to fear of lack. I'm just getting this strong feeling of you may be putting a lot of work into something and it's just like your number has not been drawn yet for whatever reason. And I truly don't feel like it is like quantifiable from a human perspective to write out why somebody else may be more deserving or may get something quicker than you do. There's so many reasons that go into that. Karma alone, like we literally can't project a graph onto that. Just have faith, okay? You are being guided to where you need to go. Manage your fears as they come up, okay? Especially if it's a fear of somebody else winning over you. So Eight of Pentacles comes in on what to focus on. I do feel like this is very, very strongly connected to work. Maybe somebody got a promotion that you had your eye on. How can you look at that situation, not even to silver lining it or to, how can you look at that situation as that wasn't my door, right? So where is my door? How can you direct that energy to, okay, so where's my door? Not taking it personally. That's what's coming to mind. How can you make this not be a personal situation? Because I don't feel like it is. Why the Eight of Pentacles for Pisces? Two of Wands. Yeah. Where's my door then? Making a plan to look elsewhere. That's totally what I'm getting there. Knight of Swords here at the bottom. I do feel like there is an encouragement. Like, you guys are exactly where you need to be. If a door isn't opening, that door wasn't meant to open, okay, for whatever reason. And I feel like getting hung up on why or why not something is accessible to us is or can be a waste of that creative energy towards manifesting what it is we really do want. You could be sad about something, that's okay. Like, oh yeah, I'm glad for Susie Q that she got that promotion. Like, I wanted it to be mine, but cool. Where's my door then? Okay. If that wasn't my door, there's got to be a reason. I'm sure that there is, or this wouldn't be happening. So run towards your goals. Don't forget that you are moving to where you want to be still. Even if there are obstacles, don't let them keep you down for too long. Okay. So where this leads in the short term, you have 10 of Pentacles. So I do feel like there was some sort of loss, like competitive wise. And the purpose of this in the short term was to get you onto a track where you are being moved to where you have everything that you do want, ultimate material and spiritual abundance. Whatever this door was that you were trying to get through, and I feel like it could even be heartbreaking that you missed out on this opportunity, whatever it was. Grieve that. That's okay. That's important to acknowledge that you're human and you're feeling human emotions, right? And you are still being directed. Keep looking out that window. Okay, where's the door? Because behind that door, you have your legacy, your destiny. By the Ten of Pentacles. Five of Swords and Page of Wands. I do feel like this is like the end of a headache here. Getting excited. There is something coming forward that will give you reason to be excited again. A reason to put down the sword. Of defensiveness. I get this concept of trying to experience your life on somebody else's time frame. And when you work to accept your own time frame, the headache ends. You feel this excitement to continue your path or to start your path. The Fool, ultimate long term here, to start your path, yeah. I feel like you guys are being moved towards something new. Like you've been asking for something in particular, relationship, job, particular way of living, things that you have, whatever it is. And you may have had in your mind, like, well, this is the way that it's going to transpire. In order to have this beautiful house on the hill and these cars, this is what's going to take me there. And what you may be finding is that, like, we're not in charge all the time of some of these components of manifestation. If you're focusing on how you want to feel, the life that you want to live, life is manifesting that for you. And you may be going against the grain in that way by saying, but no, this is how it has to happen. Well, sometimes that ain't how it works, right, Pisces? You are such an intuitive sign. I feel like you guys are being asked to dig a little bit deeper into that experience right now, to see the light for what it is. I do get this like Aurora Borealis kind of effect here that's standing out. Like to following these lights, that's interesting. To not concern yourself, oh, interesting, okay. To not concern yourself so much with how these lights are possible and just enjoy it. Enjoy the damn thing. Or move towards it anyway. The lights here are the life or outcome that you're looking to manifest. We're not going to control the factors that go into producing an Aurora Borealis. For all intents and purposes, okay? Like, it's going to happen in its own natural time. Interesting. And the Aurora Borealis is going to come and go, too. Make sure that you're still walking towards it, though. Don't let yourself get distracted from that. Okay. Last piece of advice here for Pisces. Pay attention. Look out for signs from the divine. Acknowledge red flags. I feel like these signs and these red flags are coming through more in an intuitive way. And that's why you're being asked to focus on your natural qualities here too of intuition. You got this, Pisces. I know you can do it. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being with me here. I'll be back next week. And like I said, I will have members chat again. That was just a flub on my side. So if you're interested, you feel free to join as a member, and I will see you there next week. Please have a beautiful week. Be well. You're welcome, Kara.